Okay, so today we're going deep on this YouTube video, and
Uh-huh.
it's called "12 Books for Success in Every Field of Your Life," and it's from this channel called Grim Hustle.
I've seen that one.
Yeah, I mean, come on, 12 books for success in every field of your life.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big claim,
Yeah, that's a lot to cover.
right? Like, can you really get everything you need from just 12 books? So
Well, we're gonna find out.
that's what we're here to do. We're going to
Yeah.
break down this book list,
Yeah.
look at some of the big ideas in each book,
See what we can learn.
see what we can learn exactly.
All right, let's do it.
So dive in with us and see if there's some real wisdom we can pull out of this list.
Yeah, it is a really interesting mix of books.
It is.
You know, there's self-help in there,
Yeah.
wealth building,
Mhm.
relationships,
No.
spirituality.
Yeah, it's like they're saying that success isn't just about one thing.
Right.
It's about becoming well-rounded.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Kind of taking a holistic approach.
I like that.
Yeah.
So first up on the list, we have Meditations
Hmm.
by Marcus Aurelius.
Okay.
You know, I've heard about this whole Stoicism thing, but
Yeah.
to be honest, I don't really get it.
Yeah, it can be a little bit tough to wrap your head around at first.
Yeah, like what's so great about this book?
Well, it's basically like reading the personal diary of a Roman emperor.
Whoa.
Right, like thinking about all the challenges he had to face
Yeah.
and trying to stay, you know, calm and balanced and peaceful in the middle of all this chaos.
Oh, wow. That's pretty intense.
Yeah, and you know, one of the big things the Stoics focused on was like,
hmm
you can only control certain things.
Oh, right.
So like you can't control if you get stuck in traffic,
Oh, I know that feeling.
but you can control how you react to it.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's a big part of Stoicism. And I think that's something that's still super relevant today.
I can see that.
Yeah, you know, managing stress,
Yeah.
being resilient, like bouncing back from tough times.
It's like they were ahead of their time.
Yeah, totally.
All right, so next up we have The Science of Being Well
Hmm?
by Wallace D. Wattles. So this is all about positive thinking for better health.
Yeah, that's the basic idea.
I don't know, that sounds a little out there for me.
Yeah, I mean, it might sound a little simplistic maybe,
Yeah.
but Wattles was really ahead of his time in terms of talking about the mind-body connection.
Oh?
You know, like how your thoughts and feelings can impact your physical health.
Yeah.
And today we think about health in a more well-rounded way.
Mm-hmm.
But it's interesting to look back and see how these ideas kind of started to emerge back then.
I can see that.
Mm.
So we go from positive thinking to Walden by Henry David Thoreau.
All right.
Now this is all about simple living, right? Connecting with nature.
Exactly.
I feel like a lot of people are really drawn to that idea these days.
Absolutely.
Like getting away from all the noise and the craziness.
Yeah. And I think Thoreau's message about simplifying your life and finding contentment in nature,
Yeah.
it's almost like a counterpoint to our world today,
Oh, yeah.
you know, where we're constantly being bombarded with advertising and told to buy more stuff and always be connected to technology.
Yeah, it's like he's asking us what we really need to be happy.
Yeah, exactly.
So up next, a classic, How to Win Friends and Influence People by
Oh.
Dale Carnegie.
Oh, a good one.
Yeah, I actually got this as a graduation gift.
Oh, nice.
I'll admit I haven't read it yet, though.
Oh, really? It's worth checking out.
Is it really all it's cracked up to be?
I think Carnegie has some really valuable insights about social skills.
Yeah.
But, you know, some people say his methods can be a little manipulative.
Oh, really?
It's like you got to make sure you're using his advice in a genuine way
Right.
and, you know, really caring about the other person.
Wait, manipulative? How so? Like, I thought it was just about being nice to people.
Well, yeah, like one of his big ideas is becoming genuinely interested in other people,
Okay.
which is great advice. But
Right.
if you're only doing it because you want something from them,
Right.
then it's not really sincere.
Yeah.
And that's where it can get a bit tricky, ethically.
That's a good point. I never thought about it like that.
Yeah, something to keep in mind.
Okay, so the next one on the list is The Art of War by Sun Tzu.
Interesting.
And I gotta say, this one kind of surprised me.
Yeah, how so?
Like, is this really about using ancient military strategy in everyday life?
Well, not literally.
Okay.
It's more about thinking strategically
Okay.
and understanding how to achieve your goals.
Right.
So like Sun Tzu talks about knowing yourself,
Mm-hmm.
knowing your opponent.
And who would that be?
Well, in business, it could be your competitor
Okay.
and then, you know, making smart, calculated moves.
Right.
But you're right. It does raise some questions about how we compete with each other.
Yeah, like, is it all fair game?
Exactly.
Okay, so next we're getting into wealth building with Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
Ah, yeah, a classic.
Yeah, I've heard of the title, but
Mm-hmm.
that's about it.
Well, Sun Tzu's big thing is that your mindset, your beliefs, and even visualization
Okay.
play a huge role in achieving financial success. And he interviewed all these incredibly successful people of his time.
Like who?
Oh, you know Henry Ford Thomas Edison,
Wow.
to understand how they thought.
Oh, wow.
And it's really interesting how he links wealth to these internal factors
Right.
rather than just like luck or circumstance.
So it's not just about being in the right place at the right time.
Exactly. It's about what's going on in your head.
Okay, so from wealth, we go to War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy.
All right. Big jump there.
That's a huge book. How does this fit into the success theme?
Well, don't let the size scare you.
Okay.
It's a masterpiece.
I've heard that.
But it's about so much more than war.
Real?
It's about love and family and searching for meaning in life.
Oh.
It's about really understanding human relationships and how complicated life can be.
Yeah, that's true.
And those are important parts of a fulfilling life, right?
Absolutely. All right, then we have Modern Money Mechanics by the Federal Reserve Bank of Chicago.
Okay, so a little bit more practical.
Yeah, that sounds a little bit dry to me.
I know the title doesn't exactly scream excitement,
Yeah.
but understanding how money works is actually really important. It gives you so much power to make good decisions about your own finances.
Okay, I can see that, especially these days.
Yeah, for sure.
So from finance, we jump to poetry with Leaves of Grass by Walt Whitman.
Quite a change of pace.
That's a big shift.
Whitman's all about celebrating the natural world
Mm,
and the human spirit.
right?
His poetry encourages us to look beyond just material success,
Okay,
to find joy and meaning in other things.
I like that.
It's like a reminder that success is also about what's going on inside us.
Yeah, nourishing your soul.
Exactly.
Okay, so then we have Bushido,
Mhm.
The Soul of Japan by Inazo Nitobe.
Oh, yeah.
Now, this is all about exploring the code of the samurai, right?
Right.
That sounds really fascinating to me.
Yeah, it's a look into a completely different culture and their ideas about success.
So what kind of things do they focus on?
Well, honor, loyalty, self-discipline, really emphasizing character and moral principles.
Wow, that's pretty different from how we think about success sometimes.
Yeah, it offers a whole new perspective.
Yeah. All right, so from samurai, we move to spirituality with The Dark Night of the Soul by St. John of the Cross.
Okay.
I gotta say, that title sounds a little intimidating.
Yeah, it can sound a bit heavy.
Yeah, like what is this book really about?
It's about spiritual growth,
Okay.
but it acknowledges that it's not always easy.
Right.
He talks about these challenges and doubts we all face
Mm-hmm.
and uses this metaphor of darkness
Oh, wow.
to describe that journey.
So it's about finding meaning even when things are tough.
Exactly. And often those difficult times are when we grow the most.
I can see that.
Yeah.
And finally, we end with On the Shortness of Life by Seneca.
Another Stoic classic.
Yeah, I think we could all use that reminder sometimes.
It's so easy to get caught up in the day-to-day, right?
It really is. So
Yeah.
what's Seneca's message here?
He wants us to be mindful of our time,
Okay.
to really focus on what matters most.
Yeah. He says we waste so much time on things that don't really matter,
Oh, I know that feeling.
and that true success is about living a life of purpose.
And virtue.
Exactly.
Wow, what a list. That was quite a journey.
It was.
It really covers a lot of ground.
Yeah.
It's not just about, making a lot of money or climbing the ladder at work.
Right.
It's about self-awareness, resilience, strong relationships, and even spirituality.
Yeah, it's about recognizing that success has so many different facets
Right.
and finding fulfillment in all areas of your life.
I like that. So for everyone listening, we want to hear from you.
Yeah.
If you could add one book to this list,
Mm-hmm.
a book that you think would really help someone achieve success,
What would it be?
what would it be and why?
Yeah, let us know.
Leave us a comment below, and who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll even do another deep dive based on your suggestions.
Sounds good.
All right, thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
Thanks, everyone.
We'll see you next time.
See you later.